Okay, good morning. We are live and we are in for the Drizzle stretch here in the UK. And before it starts pouring down, we're going to get some stretching done. Okay, so how we will start today is seated, okay? Because we've got a wet floor, might as well just get it all wet. So we're going to start with our legs straight and our torso up, okay? So you want a nice little curve, a natural curve in your lower spine. Your hands, what I would like you to do with them is place them wherever they go on top of your legs, wherever they go. If they go on the knees, the shin, the thigh, wherever they go. And then what I would like you to do is just gently press your knees down or your thighs down or wherever your hands are so that the back of your legs become flush to the floor. As they become flush, what I'd like you to do is point your toes to the sky. As you point your toes to the sky, you're going to feel your body just readjust, reset. And your shoulders, they're going to ping themselves back, so your rear scapula comes back. And you've got your chest protruded out. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in. The deep breath will take 5 seconds. We're then going to hold it for 5, and we're going to let it all go for 6. And then at the end of that 6, we're going to hold it. So what I want from the 5 seconds coming out is your hands to move a little bit further down your legs. So when you're ready, we're going to go in now. Deep breath through the nose, expand the belly, and we go in now. 5. And we hold for 5. And then we let it all go for 6, and we allow our body to just hip hinge forward. We're going to pause wherever you are. Pause for 5. And then we're going to go in again for 5. Hold for 5. And we're going to let it all go for 7. We're going to hold for 5. And we're going to go in for 4. We're going to hold for 4. And we're going to let it all go for 7. Still moving forward. Still trying to get a little bit more distance. And we're going to hold it for 4. 3, 2, 1. Final time. We're going for 4. We hold for 4. And then this time round we go out for 8. And we hold it for 4. We stay in the position that we find ourselves in, and we just become more present with our breath, breathing in through the nose, out the mouth. And wherever you are with your reach, I would like you to grab hold of whatever part of your body you've reached. So I've reached my ankles because I'm not too flexible. And what I would like you to do is grab hold, get a firm grip, take a deep breath in through the nose. There's no second count, it'll be your deep breath in. And then that firm grip is gonna be pulling your upper body down towards your thigh. And then as you do that, the breath will come out. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in, it'll be your count. And then when you're ready to let it go, just get a firm grip on the part of the leg you've got and pull yourself towards your legs. And then we're going to release, and we're going to come up the top again, and we're going to pull our feet together. So our feet are now touching, and we are now in the butterfly pose. This butterfly pose, you've got a firm grip where your shins meet your feet, and I would like your elbows to just land themselves on the inside of your thigh or your knee, wherever you are. And I would like a little bit of pressure. So you're going to put a little bit of pressure from your elbows to your thighs and just try to open up that butterfly a little bit more. open up that butterfly a little bit more. If you need to take a breath in, get the oxygen, please do. Be aware of your spine at this point. We don't want it too rounded. So the lower part of the spine, we need it nicely, neutrally, naturally curved. Deep breaths in, and those deep breaths will be converted with the breaths out. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Through the nose, out the mouth. Through the nose, out the mouth. And then what we're going to do is release one foot so that it goes straight. So I'm releasing my right leg, going straight. I'm placing my left foot flush on the inside of my thigh. And then my left hand is now coming to my left knee. And I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And as I exhale, I'm going to push my knee down. I'm going to take a firm grip on my ankle as well to make sure that I'm pushing my knee down and my outside left hip is going down towards the floor. And from that, I'm stretching quite a lot. Quite a lot. Outside hip, inside thigh, and the outside of my knee. I'm feeling my shoulders, I'm feeling my forearm, and we're going to become more present with our breath. So we're going to go in 4 breaths through the nose, out the mouth, and we go in now. 1 breath in, and then we go out. 2 breaths in, and then we go out. 3rd breath in, and then we go out. When you breathe out, just push that knee a little bit further down. And then final breath in, and we go out. Become more present with the breath. You might find a little bit of space going on in your mind, a little bit of dissolve. Allow your knee to come up and exchange legs now. So the bent leg now becomes the straight leg. Straight leg, the foot comes up, goes towards the inside of the thigh. So for me, it's my right leg now that I'm holding. My right hand is about to press my right knee down, and we're going to go through that 4 breath process. Every time your breath comes out, make sure that you're applying a little bit more pressure to your knee so that your knee goes down towards the floor. So when you're ready, we go in now. Breath 1, and it goes out, nice and vocal. Breath 2, and then it goes out. Breath 3, and we let it go out. Breath 4, and it comes out. Awesome work, awesome work. So we're going to release that leg, allow it to go straight, and the original leg that we had bent, we are then going to put it behind us. So we go into an athlete's pose or a footballer's pose, depending how you look at it. So my left leg now is bent back. My knee is going as far back as it can do, and I've got my right leg out in front of me. So I'm feeling quite a lot. So what we're going to be feeling here, hamstring on the front forward leg. We want to be feeling the hip flexor on the trailing leg, and whatever you are feeling, accept it, welcome it, champion it, celebrate it. And what we're going to do, depending on your position, depending on it, you're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to hip hinge down so that your chest goes towards your leg. Now, you can be super flexible and your forehead can be touching your knee. However you are, it is what you is. So wherever you go, that's where you should go. So do not take any kind of judgment of what you can or cannot do for this particular stretch. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in, and then we're going to allow our body to go down towards that front leg. So you're going to grab your leg wherever it goes and just lean towards that outstretched leg. If you want to grab your toes, because I feel the need to do so, I'm going to grab them. And if you're feeling calf, Achilles, back of the knee, hamstring, that's all quality. It's all gravy. I I want you to be more aware of what you are feeling. Once you've got the stretches, once you're feeling that open tightness, we're going to go through some breathing technique. We're going to go in for 5 seconds and we're going to let it go for 6. And we're going to do that 3 times. So when you're ready, we go in now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we let it go for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go in again. 5, and we let it go for 6. As we let it go, just pull your toes back or pull your foot back. Get a little bit more of a deeper stretch. We go in for 5. And then we let it go for 6. And we want to round it off to 4. So let's not stop at 3. So we go in for 5. And then we let it all go for 6. Slowly come out of that trance. Place your hands firmly on the floor. Allow your balance, regain your balance, and then swap over your legs. Might feel a little bit of stiffness, and hopefully you're feeling a little bit of openness. So we're back into that athlete stretch, the footballer stretch. So we've got the trailing leg now, opened up at the hip flexor and the forward leg. We can feel the hamstrings. And exactly what we did before is what we're going to do again. Take a deep breath in, and then we're going to allow the upper body to just hinge itself down. We're going to take a deep breath in for 5 seconds, and then we're going to go down for 6 seconds. So when you're ready, we do that now. 5. And then we let it go, and we travel down for 6. Feeling that stretch. And take another deep breath in. 5 seconds, we go in now. And we allow the air to escape for 6. We go in for the 3rd time. Take a deep breath in for 5. And we allow the air to escape for 6. Final time. Deep breath in for 5. Make sure you're pulling at the part of the foot that you've got grasped. And let it all go for 6. And feel that openness. Awesome work. And slowly come out of that trance one more time. Place your hands somewhere where you've got that stability and bring your leg in. Go right through, weave it through so you get into your tabletop. Now in the tabletop, just allow your lower spine to hang. Bring your chin up, and we're now in the cow stretch. Take a deep breath in on the cow stretch. We're going to go in for 5 seconds. We go in now. And we let the air go for 6. Bring your belly button into your spine. Arch your upper back. Bring your hips up. Put your chin towards your chest. And you're now in the cat stretch. Take a deep breath in for 5. And let it all go for 6. We're going to go in, breath in. We're going to go in for 5 seconds. We're going to go back into the cow stretch. When we're in the cow stretch, we're going to hold it for 4 seconds. And then we're going to let the air go for 6 seconds to get back into the cat. So when you're ready, 5 seconds, we go back into the cow. Hold. 4. Feeling everything that your body is giving. And let it all go for 6 and go back into the cat. Hold the breath for 4, Feel whatever your body is giving. Take a deep breath in for 5. Get back into the cow. Hold the breath for 4. And just be aware again of what your body is giving. Allow the air to escape for 6 and get back into the cat. Feeling that openness. Upper shoulders, lower back, opened up, rounded. And we're going to take a deep breath in. Final time, 5 seconds. We go in, go back into the cow. Hold the breath, feeling what your body is giving. And then allow the air to escape and come back up for the cat. 6 seconds. And then just become present with your breath and just get back into that normal tabletop. Dig your toes into the ground, curl your toes. Put your hands, place them underneath your shoulders, get a nice, firm, stable stance. And then lift your knees from the ground. Temporarily, we'll go into the floating tabletop. And then push the ground away. Allow your knees to straighten themselves up. Keep on pushing the ground away. Keep on pushing the ground away until you find your heels very close to the floor, if not flush to the floor. And you are now in the downward facing dog. Being in the downward facing dog, we're now going to raise one leg up, so we're in the 3-legged dog. That leg that you've raised up, you're going to flex it at the knee. And from flexing it at the knee, you're going to twist, rotate the hips, so you can stack the hips one on top of the other. Rotate that torso. Stacking the hips in the downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in so you can get back to the center. Place your feet on the floor, hold that breath in, raise the other leg out, take that breath out. Take a deep breath in and fold that knee. And then allow the air to escape, rotate your hips, stack the hips. Take a deep breath in and go back to the center. Place your feet on the ground. Allow the air to escape and walk your hands towards your feet. Slide your hands over the top of your feet. Slide your fingers up your shin. Slide your fingers over your knee, up your thigh. Slide it all the way up until you get to the top, where your spine is now straight. Allow your arms to come up in a semicircle motion all the way to the top. Point your fingers to the sky. Little bit of a supine. Really make your spine tall. And this is the place where you would have planted that seed of a word in that mind that has been groomed to nurture the word that you will make your actions for the better today. So you're going to turn the word into work. Whatever word that's come into your mind, allow your arms to come down. Allow your arms to come down. You're going to turn that word into work. Your arms are going to go right down to the bottom, and you are going to then be still. It is that stillness where that word will nurture. Take about 10 seconds where you think about that word and how you're going to turn it into works. And good morning, good morning. So whatever word that you came up with, turn it into work. Thanking you.